I'm going to build to the other half of the selection of the card selection for 12 packs of Guild of Ravnica. The previous build was a Jeskai build that I just finished, and of course in this 12 pack selection I chose to split white, in which case what we have is an Abzan selection, or Abzan, I don't know if I'm pronouncing it correctly. It doesn't really matter whether I start high or low, but I'm gonna start with creatures high, and just make a first round of picks. This is gonna be a creature heavy build, so it's gonna be at least 24-12, maybe even 26-10. I'm not sure. Let's see how we have what our selection says. Convoke is not something that I'm gonna go crazy about in the beginning because I don't really know how many creatures I'm gonna have and if I'm gonna have a lot of ways to create tokens. So Convoke, I think if it makes it, it'll make it in a second round. Flying, no, I'm not doing that. And again, I'm gonna stay out of Convoke for now, except for Flyers. Yeah, Flyers are in. Convoke Trampler 755, 757 with Reach. That's very good. Don't know how many creatures I'm going to have in the graveyard, but it's at least it's a good card, so it's going to go in. And then these two big Convokers, I'm gonna wait for a second round. So actually, I think this is going to be more of a multiple rounds build than the previous build, which was really one go and that's it. Yeah, Flyer. Flyer. Both of them. 4/3/1, a little weak, but it flies. Big Critter 4/4/3 vanilla. I'm gonna want it. I'm gonna want a big beast, and I'm gonna want this guy. I've played him. He's very, very good. Target permanent. Love that word. I love this entire cycle, by the way. Very good cycle. 5/4/5. Okay, so those are in. Then. Square, each player gains 4 life. Not sure, but it's a good card. I'm gonna think about it. Discard a creature card. This guy gets +2/+2. Gains trample. Think about it. Yep. The centipedes, they don't fly, but when they get whacked, they leave behind a counter on something else. I like them. I like them. Yeah, draws me a card. Vigilance, I'll take it. Reach, a little weak. I'll think about it. 2 of them. Death Touch, absolutely. Attacks, you may tap any number of untapped creatures you control. Gets +1/+1 for 5. Create tokens. Yeah, I like that a lot. This guy is great. I play him a ton on Arena. Yeah, absolutely. And this guy for sure. Whenever an untoken control dies. Yeah, that's going to happen. Okay, I got a bunch of 2-drops. This is where the fun begins, except when I drop cards, which I have been doing all day. Okay, I'll fix that later. Sorry about that. Had to whack the camera. 2 drops. Lifelink, this guy is great. There's 2 of them. I'll pick them. The rats are in. Absolutely. It's only a 2/1/1 that drops a counter on something. I'm not on Proliferate. Square otherwise. Vigilance is okay. I'm not surveilling enough, but this guy is fantastic. To 1 target creature, yeah. With flying you don't control, hits flyers, yeah. Defender, make it indestructible. Yeah, in this deck, guild mages are okay because this is a very limited environment. Absolutely. The same with this dude. Yeah. 2 of them, I'll take them. And this guy is great, seeds my graveyard. Okay, so that was pretty good, and I'll take the opportunity to clean up my cards that fell over. Good. Neat. All right, let's do the 1-drops and count creatures. Yep. Yes. And yes. And no. All right, so how many do we have? We have 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, and 28. 28 and 8. I'm going to leave this 28, go to the non-creatures, and then clean up the creatures. Because, yeah, that's going to work out better, I think. Okay, so this guy has been hitting me hard in Arena. This guy is good. I'm going to take... Should I take all 3? I'm going to take at least 2. At least 2. This is too situational. Vraska is in. Absolutely. Best card in the entire selection. Yep, exiling stuff. Artifacts and enchantments. Why not? We don't have pacifism. I'll take this one. Destroy flyers. Yeah, absolutely. Convoker. Hit everything for 1, but it's a sorcery. Look at somebody's hand. I'm not sure. There's 2 of them. Tokens, yes. Enchant a land, add 1 mana of any color, absolutely. And the 3-color deck, you bet. I'm not sure because it's harder than you think to have creatures in your graveyard. The left side is very good, yeah. And then yeah, I'm not, no. You know, fight tricks are really popular in the current format. Of course, the current format has 7 other sets. All right, so that was 3, 6, 10. 10, so that would be a 26-10 deck. Did I say we were on 28? 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24. Yeah, so I think I'm going to get rid of 2 creatures because I think I like everything that I picked for the non-creatures. Wow, this has actually turned out to be a quicker build. Maybe it's because some of the cards are a little better than the other selections cards. What can we get rid of? 2 of them. Nothing in here. Maybe this guy. And maybe those are candidates. That guy. It flies. It kind of sucks, but it flies. That's a big deal. I'm still surprised these days how many players forget to include any flyers in their deck and they're not on Red Deck Wins. If you're on Red Deck Wins, you can afford to not have flyers because you're going to win in a couple of turns or lose. Your fate will be decided very quickly, but yeah, so I want to get rid of 2 cards. I think this guy is out. And I think this guy is out. Yeah, and I'm going to put these guys back in as 3-drops. And I think we have a deck. This is a lot quicker than the other build. Seeds the graveyard. Yeah, Menace is wonderful. Both of them. weak flyers are better than no flyers, I'll take them. 4-3-1. It's nice to have things that fly. Very nice pull. Yeah, the post-ban standard, lots of fight tricks. More fight tricks, I think, that I have ever seen in any standard format that I can remember. Instead of everybody kung fu fighting, everybody doing fight tricks in green. And it's a way to take out flyers. It's a very effective way to take out flyers. There you go.